Nope.
So this is easy, but just to do a corner that has paper on both sides. I guess if you're just going to use paper with no paint, it's a bit more hard because your corners has to be perfect. Well, this is it's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good, but since we're going to be using a fume of floral spray, it does not matter. Alright, where's our piece? Oh, this guy. So shiny inside. That's it.
The grain doesn't really matter on this part.
When I guess when you get a structure that's really strong and that see, it's pretty much a square. Where it's stretched doesn't really matter.
And it's pretty flat.
And it's hard to beat flatness wise. I guess it's a bit more tricky now because you'll be writing on paper, on fresh paper, the back of the blade.
I mean the side which is already covered.
Exactly. I'm writing on the paper that's already covered. See here at the beginning, well, again, see, it's fairly easy to cut. Worst case scenario, you can always use a scissor after. Actually, that's something else. We could also start a bit forward. And then come back after. Yeah, you have to be extra careful because you don't want to cut into your the side paper there. You gotta use finesse. I could put a bit of glue here. Faithful spit. I believe spit was also first used by our friend Byrne.
Well,
Here.
in this club.
In this. Exactly. Okay, so now I see there's a bit of a... I guess I could either put a bit of glue in here or cut it. But maybe finesse takes a lot of finesse, so I'm not sure I can do it. Yeah, I guess this is gonna need a bit of glue. Actually, you know what? Actually, I would have probably put a bead of glue on that corner, even if it would have been perfect. So very slight amount on the corner. One shot dry. And one minuscule amount of spit just on the corner. Yeah, some people seem to have trouble with the paper slipping. If the paper is slipping, because you're most likely not putting enough glue. Maybe your structure is not sealed enough, so your glue is penetrating too much in the wood. Some of our guys also like to put a coat of dope just on the corner before putting some water here for final stretching. In my case, whatever. I don't care. I'm just gonna dope the entire thing, and that's it. So here we can see that this is dry. It's pretty good. Now I'm gonna unfold this and cut. Yeah, so this is tempting to be, I could be tempted to rip it. Don't do that. I've done it and I failed miserably. Now I'm gonna open that flap. Put glue on the flap. And then put spit on all of it. I guess now it's a bit of a trouble area. Now actually I see the thing. I should have maybe doped that panel first, because actually I knew that this thing was going to be needed of overlapping. But you know what? Since I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and wet this entire surface and hope that the corner will set with the entire panel. If I would have doped it, it would have sealed and glued the grain of this piece of paper stuck, and then this one could have glued to it really well. Okay, that's it. See result after.